Hi, welcome. This is our weekly reading for September 23rd through September 29th, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We are all psychic. We're not all going through the same things. So see what feels right for you. It could be one sign that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved in the situation and so on. So we are all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. In the end, is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave, preparing for the wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave? It's always your choice in the end. Also, feel free to make this an interactive video with me if you want to pull some cards for yourself. All right, let's begin the readings, and I'll see you in a moment. Hi Sagittarius, welcome. This is our weekly reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Inquiring for September 23rd through September 29th, 2016. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for Sagittarius this week. For the highest, greatest good of all, one card for focus, clarity, and understanding into the energies of the week for Sagittarius. And that's the Six of Swords. So sailing into smoother waters, understanding things better, feeling like things are letting up. The load is lighter. You're navigating your ship better. You're sometimes actually moving, like moving an apartment, moving to another home, moving to a different job, moving to a different, maybe division in your job, Sagittarius, like a different department, one that you'll work smoother in. You'll feel like, you know, it's more your style, it's more your flow, it's more your, like what you're good at. Maybe you were working somewhere in a different department and it was like a stepping stone, or it was something where you were building your skills, you were understanding the ways of the company or your company. I feel like for some of you, you started your own business or something, and there were a bunch of like, maybe you had like 6 months of like 6 months, 6 weeks. I don't feel like it's 6 years, maybe 6 years of like trials and tribulations, like learning how to navigate your ship. I don't know why I'm getting business with a lot of you with this one, but I feel like you're moving to, like you're understanding how to navigate your business, or perhaps maybe it is your home. Maybe there's somewhere you can move that's a better environment where everything sort of flows better between perhaps maybe how you get to your job. Maybe you're moving somewhere where you can get to your job easier, or you're working from home. Something like that where travel is easier than it was. Maybe you're thinking of a different way to get to work, a different way to commute, bringing somebody along with you. I feel like there's somebody in the boat with you. A couple people, maybe a couple of you are like sharing rides in the morning, something like that. Or you're getting advice on a different direction, a different way to go. Either way, the Six of Swords is understanding things clearly, understanding your lessons that you've gone through, the bumps and the storms that have come about when you were in this boat. It's like this tiny little boat. You had all these storm clouds here before. You know, you probably got soaked in the water, soaked in the storm. Everything was rough, and now you can see the shore. You can see the land. The sky is clearing. The water is smooth. You have all of those lessons now in your boat to help you navigate it better. And you're moving somewhere different that's better here. If you feel like things are rough, like you've been turned on your head because of a storm for some reason, just know it's here to help you out so you can gain your stability back and figure out where you need to move so you feel like you're moving towards smoother waters and not always into the storm. So let's go to the Enchanted Map Oracle cards, and let's get a card for Sagittarius, clarity for the Six of Swords. I feel like maybe before I feel like you're moving with someone or with two other people, maybe you and your family, and you're getting in your car, you're getting on your boat, you're getting on the road, and you're moving away somewhere else, like away from something else that was stormy before, towards something more beautiful, like that island, the seashore. Like, I just see like clear waters here. So like crystal clear waters, like your emotions are feeling clear, feeling calm, feeling maybe transparent here. Maybe that's helping you sail smoother, being a little more transparent with your emotions, what you've gone through, your lessons, so that other people here understand what you were learning. Maybe they need to talk about what they were learning in that ship or in that storm, how the storm was for them. Something coming to the surface. Something coming back into balance. Always with the Six is back into balance. Balance restored. Let's get another card for Sag. Ride the wave. Okay, so 14, it's that's a 5, so it creates change. And riding the wave means it's your wave. Like, you've been waiting for a while. Perhaps you were just hanging out by the shore. Storms came, boats came, other people came, waves came, and now the right wave is coming to move you forward. So it's telling you to ride the wave. I mean, it's success. It's success that's effortless. The wave is there for you. Just get on board. Just ride it. Just go with it. It's the right size, the right timing, the right moment, Sagittarius. Now is the moment. It's abundance. I feel like this is a little bit like the Treasure Island card in the other deck that she has. But it's telling you like you're already prepared for that wave. You're ready for it. So when the wave comes, maybe that wave is going to come up and you don't have to work so hard to get your boat to smoother waters. Just sort of let your boat lift up and go with this. It's also like when you've been building your skills, building your talents, getting yourself prepared, thinking about your hopes, your dreams, your potentials. So I feel like now is the time to take advantage of everything you've been building, Sagittarius, everything you've been getting ready for. I would say just prepare for the wave this week. And when it comes, hop on. It's like the perfect wave. It's perfect potential. It's telling you to stay strong, to swim, to keep building your skills. It's that wave that's gonna maybe put you on top for something. Let's go to the Life Purpose Oracle cards. And let's get a card for Sagittarius. Clarity on riding the wave, the Six of Swords, sailing to smoother waters, understanding how to navigate your boat, how to navigate storms, taking that opportunity when it comes. Let's get another. I feel like it's something you've been waiting for, or hoping for, or dreaming about, or getting ready for, or packing for, or preparing for, practicing for, something like that, Sagittarius. Sensitivity. I feel like this came up for Capricorn. Maybe there's a Capricorn energy around you as well. And I feel like this is also that transparency thing I was thinking. Look at all the beautiful, like, I don't know, it's like, they're like crystals and bubbles in her hair. Like I see like bubbles, something really, really delicate, like water bubbles or air bubbles. And then there's focus here with this crystal. So there's different facets of the same situation that you went through. There's different angles to look at that situation. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. So maybe that storm made you really sensitive about a certain thing, but I feel like the sensitivity is what is making you capable to ride this big ass wave when it comes. It's because of your sensitivity that you're gonna feel that coming and feel that it's right, feel that it's for you, and feel like you should get on board and ride it. So there's like an allowance with the sensitivity card. There's a strength in allowance. There's a strength in opening up and being transparent, being vulnerable a little bit. Maybe there's a vulnerability here. Maybe it's you, maybe it's somebody else. Maybe it's just the situation. Makes you feel a little sensitive because of what you went through. I feel like it brings you power. It brings you strength. It makes you strong. And it's leading your way the right direction. Maybe you were like desensitized by something before, or cold, or held off on something so that you could learn, so you could gain your skills, so you could see things logically here and not get so overwhelmed by all the emotion. You have a lot of water coming. Like this is all water, all water. And I feel like this with sensitivity is like water. It's emotions. It's, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to navigate your emotions because emotions can overwhelm you and you don't understand them logically always. So maybe there was like a disconnect somewhere so you could understand something logically, and now you're riding that emotional wave again. You're understanding that sensitivity is a strength and not a hindrance for you in some way. All right, let's go to the Thoth deck, and I'm going to pull another card for Sagittarius. More information on the Six of Swords, becoming sensitive. Maybe you are adapting to others around you who are sensitive, learning how to like work together with somebody who's sensitive. Maybe that's not you. Maybe you're learning about sensitivity through somebody else. Let's get another card for Sagittarius. The Prince of Wands. So that's like the King of Fire, the King of Rods. That's a lot of male energy. That's a lot of fire. That's a lot of passion, Sagittarius. I feel like this is you. It could also be a Leo or an Aries, but Sag, I feel like that's you. I mean, it could be a Leo. You see the lion here. Maybe somebody with like a Leo moon, something like that. Something with like the heart of a lion. I feel like I see the sun, so it makes me think of 19. Maybe 19's important to somebody. I feel like that brings you to a new start, although this isn't 19, but I see the sun. So like, it's like fire. It's like you have a chariot of fire, and the more you move, the more fire you create, the more passion you create, the more, yeah, so maybe you had like a lot of passion and things were, I feel like if this is you, maybe something came along and like put out your fire for a while. You know, there was like a lot of emotion and you felt like you were burned somehow. So maybe something lit your fire again. You're re-sparking something up. You're getting your fire moving. You're learning to ride this sensitive emotion, these waves, and still have your fire sparked. The Prince of Wands is, I feel like he's inspiration. I feel like this is somebody who acts on passions and inspires others to act on their passions, to move forward with their passions, to not just talk about it, but to do it, to show people what it's like to be passionate, to live with this fiery flame in your heart. All right, I'm going to get more clarity on the Prince of Wands and go to the Angel Tarot for Sagittarius. I feel like the Prince of Wands is definitely you. Male or female, Sagittarius, it's the doing part of you. It's that lion heart of you that wants to move, you know, that fiery heart that just needs to do something because it's part of you. It's who you are. I feel like when I see the sun, it's being yourself. It's taking opportunity, and it's like moving forward with who you're supposed to be, not being stagnant and holding back on those passions, those ideas, those sparks of inspirations that you get. So maybe there's a big inspiration that's going to move you to a different direction. You know, maybe it came through being sensitive on something first, and you had to logically learn how to sort of make sense of all that, like, emotion, and then I feel like there's emotion and passion together with the Prince of Swords. So maybe the Prince of Swords was learning to ride a fiery wave and not a big old wet wave. All right, let's see. Let's get another card for Sagittarius. The Moon. Maybe it was a wet wave. Maybe it was emotions. Maybe you're coming back into passion, but you had to learn this part first. Sagittarius, the Moon is absolutely being sensitive, being psychic, understanding the ebb and the flow, the tides, like that come through, and how to move with those tides, how to fall into the wave, ride the wave. I see like somebody like under the water, like twisting. The opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. In the background in this card, there's 2 towers. And then this big moon is like lighting up your way, lighting up your path, taking things out of the shadows and making them be clear. I feel like you also have eyes to see in the dark. And then you also have so it's like you have your little Pomeranian here. It looks like my Pomeranian kitty I used to have. And the beautiful thing about Kitty, she was white like this. When I took her out at night, I always saw her until it was the middle of winter and it was snow. Then she was camouflaged. But I feel like the sensitive puppy, the dog part of you, that the part of us that's our like companion, the companion with you, that's there to help you in the tangible world, like your little guardian, even if it's a tiny little Pomeranian, is there looking out for you. It's gonna bark if there's anything in the woods that's coming at you. It's gonna give you a warning, right? And if this little Pomeranian gets distracted, which they do often, you also have this awesome little raccoon. So now think of the difference between your dog and the raccoon. This is more a wild animal. It's nocturnal. It can see in the dark. It's not about what you see. It's about the help from the internal source that, yeah, I feel like it's something internal here. It's the hidden here. It's like what is in the dark. And you have, I feel like you have help all around you. You have help in the tangible world and in the hidden world, the hidden realms, in the shadows. So you have to tap into those different sensitivities. You have to know when you need the support of seeing in the dark with something, and when you need to look at something through the moonlight. See things as they are, even if you can't see it completely clear. The moon is mystery. I mean, it's Archangel Haniel. It's an 18, so it always brings you to a 9. It always brings you back to completion. So maybe things were just unclear before. You felt like they were in the dark. It's like when you walk in the woods and you hear a noise. You're not sure what that was. What was that? Was that a bird? Was it an owl? Was it a bear? Was it just somebody else in the woods? You need to become sensitive to navigate those woods. And the more you allow yourself to adjust to the light, the better you get at navigating without the light. So I feel like there's like sunlight and moonlight here. And I hear like a stream or a brook in the middle of the night in the woods. So maybe you're following the stream. I see like somebody walking along the stream and following the moonlight on the water to get out of the woods. So maybe you're following the way things are flowing and you're moving with that direction to work your way out of something. All right, let's go to the romance angels and pull another card for Sagittarius. Let's see if we can sum up this reading for the week. And get some more clarity for Sagittarius. On the moon, the Prince of Wands, riding the wave. Excellent opportunity. I mean, this is abundance. This is the wave you want to jump on. So I feel like you just need to feel it out. You're going to know it's yours. I feel like maybe you'll get a little warning, you know, so you'll see something in the dark. You'll see like something move across the moonlight and you'll know it's for you, and you'll pay attention to a sign, a symbol, and you'll know it's yours, Sagittarius. Let's get one more card. You deserve love, Sagittarius. You are lovable. So maybe you were just worried about this sensitivity before. Maybe that made you nervous, that there was things going on you couldn't see or understand. This could also be mystery, like keeping emotions in the dark, Sagittarius. Feeling a lot about somebody or a situation and not telling them. Not opening up about it. It's learning to move with the tides. Learning how to let things unfold. So maybe you were just learning how to open up here. You know, something made you sensitive, and now you're realizing that it's okay to feel a little, look at, there's the river here. So maybe that you are moving with the flow now. I feel like this is something you want. Like Cupid is here supporting you. Your angels are supporting you, and you're deciding to take that bow and aim that arrow exactly where you want it to go. I feel like that's your choice. So maybe you're thinking about somebody specific, aiming that arrow at a certain direction. Maybe you were unsure whether you were worth it or not. You are. You are a Sagittarius. Come on, you're a Sagittarius. You're amazing to be with. Of course, you're lovable, Sagittarius. So if you're questioning if you're lovable in any way, stop that. Stop that and know you're awesome. And maybe if you're thinking about somebody else and you were unsure if they want to be with you, maybe there was somebody else who's keeping emotions in the dark. Maybe they were just really sensitive. They didn't know how to navigate you. Maybe you had a lot of passion going on and, you know, they weren't sure how to ride that wave with you. I feel like this is up to you, Sagittarius. It's up to you to take the aim here. You know, to see your target and to go for it. And to know that it's meant to come back to you too. So I feel like there's somebody else on the other side of this creek or river that's just waiting for you. That's been waiting for you to, like, it's like your target, and that wave has been standing there waiting for you to come along and finally take a shoot at them. Take a shot at them. Oh my. I hope this is helpful for you guys. I love you, and I'll see you soon.